sure the records on the Manhattan squad, but like again, I'm looking forward, like once again looking forward to Niagara, coming out to the pitch and making this work.
Absolutely, absolutely. Taking a look at the records here, Niagara University coming in at your 1-9 record, unfortunately. Manhattan College, a little bit of a different performance, but not much. 2-8 coming in to this week 11 matchup right now.
Niagara in the purple and Manhattan in the green, and this just starts off with an aerial demo. What what is going on here?
What a treat. What a treat. Yes, Cardi and the rest of the team over here on the right in the green, Manhattan College. Cardi back on over. Nice little shank play from Toxic Spoon and just combines on that one. It's that one out for right now, but Super Eyeball covers that one up for a little while. What an interesting name, Super Eyeball.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what's so super about Nightball? I mean, like
I mean, I got
I'm
two of
not,
them.
yeah, like, not sure. But anyway, just about 45 seconds in, and we've seen two demos and not a lot of shots on goal. I would like to say. I mean, it's been a nice game of kickball going here, but we're playing Rocket League. We're trying to get some goals and some action here, but just like, but hey, I like seeing the slow game of Rocket League every once in a while. Sometimes it can't just all be action and shots and goals. It just needs to be just like a little bit of like, playing kickball in the park and just keeping it towards the center.
Well, there you go. There you go. Letting everybody play on this one, at least for a little while, because like you said, there have been a whole lot of demos so far. A big lancing play from the middle right now. That's going to be easily blocked away after Member does burn everything to get there. Super Eyeball putting that one up. That's just a little bit to the outside, though. Cardi back to it. Getting out of the way is Super Eyeball, but getting in the way is past the Schnitzel. A loose ball back down towards the middle. Super Eyeball reaches out for it and does take it. Hit play onto the outside, but Toxic Spoons, and Niagara is not done yet. A minute 39 seconds into this one. That's me, Niagara, striking first.
I mean, look at this. Niagara was like on the offensive here. Gets the first goal right to the right-hand corner, right in front of Twisted Morals. He was there, but it's not close enough. And so, like, okay, there were some shots in goal. There were at least three shots in goal per side, but it's Niagara's coming up on top here. We're gonna get back to this kickball game here, where I just want to see a little bit more action. I was trying to cast the curse into existence, and it's going the other way.
Yeah, we'll just kind of see if that one continues on into this one. Back down. That's Twisted Mortals coming off a fantastic shot. Actually plays a little bit of defense there towards the end. Gets a hand onto the angle right here and keeps this team away for right now. But now Cardi putting one in for the side of Manhattan College. Ties this one up with about 3 minutes to go, Will English.
And just a rebound pass right to the left-hand side. But like again, all the members of Niagara were there, just kind of like sail by in the air into the upper side of the net. And so now tied up 1-1. We went with a lot of no action in kickball to now we're tied up 1-1 with 3 minutes left to go. It's just a complicated 0-0 here, and another like just shot goes wide. I mean, no one was there to pick it up as a rebound, but all three members of Niagara there to try to greet them and see if they can push it forward here.
We'll see how that one goes. Halftime about to be. Super Eyeball covers this one up from the side. Now slowly takes his time getting down to this one. Pop play up and out against the backboard. Now Pasha Snitzel tries to get to it, but it's just a little bit too much to the outside. Now 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Hit onto the outside, to the bottom right here is Twisted Mortals. Continues on this offensive pressure. Super Eyeball tries to go down and actually gets hit by teammate, unfortunately, but that actually puts him in fantastic position to get a second hit onto this one. Toxic on the defensive right now. Swordbird coming out to this one, and Cardi a slash down to the bottom right here puts on the second for Manhattan.
Absolutely, and Manhattan putting on the juice here. But look at this, everybody's there to pass the Snitchels, watch the ball goes by and get to the right side of the net. I mean, it wasn't like a fake out per se, but just like a kind of an unlucky bounce going the other direction. He was right there for it. This now Manhattan College is up 2-1. I mean, Niagara's has been stepping up the defense, stepping up the offense, I should say, as time has gone on. But we just need to see a little bit more of it. This game is pretty tight so far, with 2 minutes left to go. It's just 1 goal difference.
Yeah, so that's about 100 seconds left. Cardi coming to the outside. This has been Cardi with 5 shots and both goals made in for the Manhattan College side. See if that one continues. Defense is the eye of the affection here for Manhattan for right now. Hit to the outside. Twisted Mortals. Pop play down bottom. Swordbird starting an offensive play themselves. And gets everything going on this one. Perfect angle here. 4th shot attempted for Swordbird. first one in. That's the second for Niagara to tie this one up at 90 seconds.
And the game gets tighter. It's a minute and 30 left on the clock here. We're tied up 2-2. Niagara, just needed that for the mental game here as we get back into this kickball match. This slowly is starting to become a little bit of an offensive shootout, but not by much. But Niagara does tie it up. And another opportunity just off the crossbar for Manhattan. They're going to get the rebound. He gets another save coming in from Niagara. Now they have to play more defense than they've had all match. Just to make it work, but not by Manhattan College getting the third goal.
Yeah, that's Manhattan College now taking the lead yet again. Third goal, about 70 seconds left. And this is a matchup, the MAAC, the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, everybody. Just want to confirm that. Looking at a 1-goal lead here from Manhattan College, 2-8 on the series, looking to make it 3-9 and strike first in this game 1 of a best of 5. 60 seconds left, slowing it down on the outside. Twisted Mortals, love to see that. Bounce plays out, Swordbird can't quite get to it, but on the other side, that is going to be Toxic who does. Now Twisted. And this one from the outside, Toxic trying something there. Swordbird again slashing it at this one and gets this at least bouncing out the outside. More of a 50-50 situation on the ball for right now. Swordbird covering this one up. Passion Schnitzel on the rotation. Now that's back down here is Passion Schnitzel on defense. Hits to the outside. Cardi going to try and get out to this one. Not going to happen. Now Niagara on the offense yet again. This is a solid opportunity as this one bounced to the middle. Cardi realizes this one and lances it out to the left side. Fantastic read on that.
Still anyone's game so far. Still 1-goal lead, and we're looking to see if Niagara can just tie this up in the final couple of seconds. They've had some opportunities to do so, but it's not working out so far. Here comes a last-minute desperation shot from Toxic. It's 3 seconds left on the clock. It's going towards the end, and it's not there in time. It's just going to come right to the stop right in front of their goal, and that's going to be Manhattan eking this one out 3-2. You hate to see it, but Niagara was trying to tie it up and get it towards the end, and just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. 11 shots total attempted for Manhattan. Going up against Niagara's 6 just ain't going to cut it, unfortunately. Game 2 resuming in just a second, guys. We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, thank you, sir. Sorry about that. I don't know how I fucked that up again, but...
No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me everywhere I try to go alone. I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist? Probably haven't heard of it. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining. All I wanna do is avoid the violence. But you're here again, I'm losing it. There's no more screaming and silence. Get out my face, turn off the flash. I hate the fame, no more of that. Leave me alone or I'll collapse. I need a break, don't feel the crack. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me everywhere I try to go alone. I find you there. Yeah, yeah. You follow me and Winter's here, the snow is falling on our car as we drive for miles to that little town called home. Tinsel hangs from every corner of the house, and Christmas lights shine bright through the cold evening fog. And I hear sleigh bells bouncing off the houses, the church choir sings aloud. I feel my heart melt when you walk through those doors for Christmas. You're all I want. All I wanted was you.
All right, appreciate your patience, friends. We had a bit of an emergency, had to pass the baton over. So now I got myself, Bull Skunk, alongside Will as we continue through this matchup with Niagara and Manhattan. Manhattan squeaking out game one. 3-2 win there. What can we expect in game two, Will?
I mean, again, I've been trying to hype up and hype up Niagara as much as soon as possible. The game was a little bit close though. But like it was definitely like a little bit of a kind of a touch and tickle kind of game going on so far, and then like Manhattan sneaked out just at the last second getting that last goal that goes in. So like I'm looking to see if the mental's gonna get reset here. Niagara's gonna pull this out, and maybe move us to game 4 or game 5 even if we can get to between these two teams.
Well, just a little bit of a battle right now in the purple half. Manhattan trying to open things up. No real opportunities on the back of this aggression just yet. Nice move from Swordbird is going to keep Manhattan on the back foot even further. See if Niagara can do anything with it. A little bit of a double commit in the corner, just trying to make something happen. Pinch goes all the way out across the line. Swordbird a little late to react and no shots as a result.
Absolutely not. And so the clears are coming in for Manhattan. They're trying to get it back on the other side of the pitch, but Niagara just keeps them on their toes. They're just like standing right in front of the goal, but not get a lot of action just so far. I mean, it's still a little bit of a poke and tickle fight, but here comes this opportunity for Toxic Spoons. He misses it just wide. It goes over the crossbar.
Yeah, and well played by Twisted Morals on the defense to push that one so it didn't fall right in front of the net there. Still dangling dangerously close. Toxic Spoons is able to find the clear. Cardi's going to protect one on the near post. Super Eyeball's going to just toss it away. Play a little keep away from Toxic Spoons. Mad at that result. Toxic Spoons decides just to demo one of the defense. See if we can get a little 3-on-2 and Niagara to open up. Swordboard gets stuffed, loses the 50. Twisted Morals has a shot at the net past Schnitzel. Comes in with a big save. It was looking like a great opportunity, but Manhattan College get that door just slammed right in their face at the last moment.
I mean, it was an open net all the way. It just like fast as Schnitzel gets there just in time. If he was like 1 second too later, no boost in his hands, that would have been an open goal coming in from Manhattan. But like we go the other way, now Snowboard on the other hand is trying to get clear for his team. It's not working out so far, but past Schnitzel, they have to play a little bit of defense here. He pushes it to the other side. Now we're going to get the attack for Manhattan College.
Yep, Cardi is able to push it right back in. Super Eyeball grabs a big pot of gold. Didn't get a good hit on that though, and it just goes right past Schnitzel. Opportunity here. Looking for the double tap up top. It dropped right in front of the net, falls up there. Swordbird with a chance. Triple commit from the defense to make sure Swordbird does not get the opening goal here in game number 2. And it goes right back the other way. One in transition. Defense for Niagara holding strong for the moment.
I mean, both teams were just looking for that first goal to get their momentum started. This is how game 1 kind of played out a little bit. It was a little bit slow for the first half of it, but then the goals started pouring in and the offense got a little bit better. But that triple commit coming in from Manhattan, I mean, that's a sign of desperation if I've ever seen one. But at the same time, it's going to have to do for now against this relentless Niagara offense. And here goes another shutout goal. Just at the last second, the crossbar saves it. He might get the rebound, it may not, but it gets cleared out to the right-hand side, and now we're back to the middle.
I mean, neither of these teams super high rate. Oh, that ball is going to go all the way over and in. I did not expect a shot from Cardi from all the way downfield, as I was about to brag about the mechanics coming out of Cardi. They're showing them off right there, put on display, and a good 1-0 lead to start. But to finish my point, you know, despite neither of these teams being super high ranked here at EGFC, definitely some individual talent on display. Just haven't quite been able to piece it together, find that synergy to put it home. Oh, big save, but the double tap is there, and the answering goal not just 10 seconds later.
I mean, as you mentioned, like, yeah, there are some bright moments on both of these squads. And look at this, pass to Stitzel gets the lucky rebound right in front of the goal. Just as I said, the game one was a little bit slow towards the beginning, and then as it gets towards the end, as the clock winds down, now the emphasis is going. So now we're back to a complicated 0-0. It's tied up 1-1 with 2 minutes left to go. And Twisted Morals look at an open shot on goal, but pass to Stitzel gets back just in time.
Got Manhattan trying to go on the fence. Cardi has somebody in the middle. Swinburne knows it has to attack Cardi. Just intercepts the pass. Rotating back. The defense is there to commit into the corner for Manhattan. Trying to force it out of there. Not allow anything from Niagara to develop. Goes right back into the other side after a little bit of some physicality. A big demo coming through. But respawns are back in. Defense for Niagara back at full strength. Here comes Twisted Morals over the top. Has super eyeball in the middle. Big save from Swinburne.
Oh man, that was a little bit too close for comfort right there. I mean, they had 2 on the goal, but like it gets the clear. And it's looking the other way. Now Toxic Spoons is going to set up for a shot.
No.
He misses. He whips an open goal shot. He's going to want that back in a second. But Pastor Stitzel may be able to recover this one, but it gets cleared out in front of Twisted Morals. And now he's going to get a shot on goal. The crossbar saves the open net once again. Snowboard is right there with it.
Swinburne winning an important 50 up top, trying to alleviate a little bit of pressure as you can feel it mounting from Manhattan College. Oh, nice little touch from Cardi. Could set it for Super Eyeball. Oh, no boost for Super Eyeball. The follow-up shot goes off the near post. Manhattan College starting to ramp things up here in the final 60 seconds. No love as far as the scoreboard is concerned of the result, but I like how that they are putting the pressure on. The aggression is continuing to build. And unless Niagara can swing this tempo, it feels like Manhattan might be able to get something done here in the waning seconds of game 2.
I mean, like I said, we've seen some 1-goal miracles in the final seconds here, Jacqueline, on numerous occasions, and so we might be looking for that here, or we might be looking into a goal situation in overtime. But either way, it's going to go right down to the wire. It's Super Eyeball trying to set this up. He's got one more shot on goal. If he can keep it in the air, and no, it goes down, and now we're into overtime.
Oh, this is where things get inside. This is where the rubber meets the pitch. We'll say. All right, yeah, but I'm just going to modify that saying right here on the fly. But it's all about discipline at this point. You can't let those nerves get on top of you. You know, we saw a bit of a whiff shot earlier, and that just, to me, speaks of getting a little anxious and getting a little nervous. So we see which of these teams can really calm down, knuckle in. Good shot there. Great defensive play to deny the rebound, keep that ball from bouncing out in front of the purple net. But loosely just bounce it in the middle. Nobody goes for it. Cardi is free to take it. Twisted Morals is going to give him pressure on the outside. He gets the pinch off the wall and the game-winning goal. Cardi and Twisted Morals combined for a little 1-2 effort to put Manhattan College on match point.
Just a little bit unlucky bounce right there. I mean, the Niagara defenders were there. They were ready to go. It just came up a little bit short. Now Manhattan weeks out another win. Just a 1-goal, like 2 1-goal games for Manhattan here. It's not a dominant play. It's just more of like just feet and inches, as it were, just eking this out. And so Manhattan's going to be up 2-0. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, the game started off slow, got towards the end, and it just went kind of like on overdrive. And just all this action, all this offense, and just one mistake costed Niagara the game.
Oh yeah, and you know, it goes back to that missed opportunity from Toxic Spoons. That was a perfectly open shot and just couldn't quite find the angle. Perhaps tried to overthink it a little bit and just didn't take just a good clean shot on goal. That would have been the difference maker. And what they're going to have to look back and figure out what went wrong in that moment. I mean, is it just more practice? Try to shake off some nerves, or was it a positioning thing or something they need to adjust in that route? But that's the moment that stands out to me, Will.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little bit of adjustment will go a long way for Niagara. They might be able to reverse sweep this, or maybe even get a game on the board, but we're going right back into it. It is game number 3. Manhattan College is up 2-0. Niagara's looking to see if they can just stay in the game. Just a small mistake, small, feet and inches here. There's not dominance coming in from either side. It's just, 1 goal has separated both of these games, and let's see what's looking into game 3.
Manhattan looking for their first proper win since week 1 back in the fall split. Yes, they are sitting at 2-8, but one of those was the result of a forfeit, a team not able to make the match. And that other was a victory over Quinnipiac, but that was a long time back, opening a game of the season. Manhattan have been on a bit of a dry spell since, so now just one game away from putting that dry spell to rest and moving forward with the rest of the spring split. Super Eyeball, ooh, no, almost gave up one there. Defense coming through. The shot went a little high. Cardi trying to drive all the way down, but a bit of a solo effort denied by Toxic Spoons.
I mean, momentum is in the next game's play, right? Anyway, I was trying to use a football analogy and I failed miserably. But either way, it's still, still tied up 0-0. And again, like both games started off this way. It's just a little bit quiet. I mean, I do see a little bit more aggression coming in from Manhattan. They were just kind of feeling their skis a little bit, trying to get a little bit more early action going on. But Niagara's gonna have something to say about that. It's all 3 members from Manhattan that have to come back to defend. Niagara is just trying to just get something going here, and it just keeps getting stuck in this brick wall of the defense coming in from Manhattan.
Well, and Niagara seemed to almost give up on the play a little bit on that last one. And perhaps the defense, that brick wall you're talking about, a little demoralizing. That shot's going to go high. Opportunity for a rebound. Cardi right there. What a read on the second attacker. That would have been an easy goal otherwise if Cardi was just in a perfect spot. Super Eyeball getting a nice touch there. Cardi not able to quite find the clear, and it's a 2v1 into the corner. Pasha Schnitzel is actually going to win that 2v1 and forces Super Eyeball out of the net. I feel like the defense is opening up here for Manhattan. Niagara might be able to do something if they can put it just a shot on out of this corner. You got to win this Toxic Spoons.
We're getting back into this kickball action here. We're not playing soccer. We're playing kickball. But here he goes. Niagara's gonna set it up. It gets blocked at the last second. He was dribbling that right towards the goal. It's the last second play coming in from Manhattan. I was just looking for that first goal from Niagara. Oh no!
Oh. Like Cardi puts one off the post. Near misses from both sides. Will.
I mean, this is just madness here. Here we go, and Niagara breaks the stalemate finally. They get up 1-0, but man, it could have went either way. Like the ball was like in front of the net on both sides, and here it goes, like just a proper shot. Unlucky bounce coming in from Manhattan defender at the last second, but again, all 3 games, no scoring, no. I mean, more offense in game 3 for sure, but it's just a little bit quiet in the first half. The second half is when the momentum shifts, and maybe it's gonna be in Niagara's favor since they got the first goal.
Oh, an opportunity for second. Pasha Schnitzel is going to find the open goal, and that's a clean 2-0 lead. Both credit to Pasha Schnitzel. Niagara not going down without a fight right here at the halfway mark. Firm lead. And when they're this close, with 1-goal games the past 2 times, a 2-goal lead can mean the world.
I mean, it can. I mean, we definitely did it earlier. And a lot of these really fast goals, we've seen like 12-second goals, 15-second goals, and now a 17-second goal coming in from Niagara, just taking advantage of just some Manhattan defenders out of place here. 2-0, and yeah, even though it is a 2-0 lead, it's an eternity in Rocket League time here. It's 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. We've seen some 3-goal swings in 45 seconds, and so we're going to see if that's going to be the case for Manhattan, if they're going to keep their momentum going. But Niagara's looking to put this one home and get us to a game 4 and start the reverse sweep momentum going.
They've done a good job of opening up the defense. These 2 goals came after 2 minutes of a lot of pressure and kind of forcing Manhattan to keep guessing, and it spread them apart and set themselves up very nicely for Niagara to move in and snag 2 goals there between the 2-minute and 2:30 mark. Now driving down, Schnitzel looking for that hat trick, but Cardi not having any of it this time. He manages to get a demo along the way. Super Eyeball going to come and back it up. Cardi down low. Got a man in the middle as well, looking for the shot. Twisted Morals with the slow bouncer cuts the lead in half. I
mean, it wasn't a shutout goal, more of like just bouncing towards the home. Like, Twisted Morals just taps it in, just a little bit of punt right in the right-hand corner, and Schnitzel looks at it as it passes by. So 2-1, and again, this is where that momentum comes into play. It is 90 seconds left on the clock, and it's looking to see if Manhattan can ride this momentum back the other way. But they got plenty of time to do it. It's an eternity in Rocket League time for 90 seconds.
It is, and that's one of those goals where finesse won out over power. Hey, sometimes it's all it takes. Sometimes all you need is just the light touch. Accuracy.
Just a little tap.
Yeah, just a little tap through. Accuracy more important than power in those situations, that's for sure. Carter's going to go over and steal this ball and stole the boost while they're at it, leaving Pasha Schnitzel quite starved at the moment. Swordboard chasing it down. Super Eyeball there to greet, but Swordboard does win out the 50, forces it into the green half. Schnitzel right there to cover it up. Was looking for the double tap, but Cardi with the intercept off the wall. Manages to get a steal and force it back down. Twisted Morals just kind of stole it from Cardi there. Like, trust your teammate, Twisted Morals. Cardi had a good thing going, but it's all right. It's all right. Manhattan College still on the attack. Super Eyeball pressing it around. Cardi's going to come in from the third roll. Super Eyeball has a shot. Oh, off the post it goes. Cardi trying to follow up on it. That one goes off the post as well.
Oh my God! Like just the post is the fourth man on the pitch for Niagara. Just more shots will go. Another blocked or third save goal. I almost want to say what a save. It just destroy the chat, but it's not going to work here. Here we go. It's 20 seconds left on the clock, and Manhattan is desperate. They're trying to throw anything at this goal, see if it sticks. But Niagara is just playing the defense of their lives. 10 seconds left on the clock. We're looking at reverse sweep territory. If they can just get this game started, it starts here in game number 3 for Niagara.
Need to push it down. First keeping it alive, but gets demoed. That ball should fall, and there it is. Niagara, indeed, finding some momentum here in game 3. Looking to ride that into game 4. Hey, you know, we talk about a reverse sweep. One step at a time. One step at a time. They managed to take step 1 here. So looking at game 4, you just got to keep that pressure on, keep spreading out the defense, and see if they can make good on those opportunities.
I mean, I'm just a believer of miracles, Jeff. You know, like if you see something, you know, I just want to believe. I want to believe that Niagara can pull this off, and so I'm going to keep doing that until I am proven wrong. But Niagara did show a lot of heart here in this game. You know, it goes 1 goal the other way. Niagara did score a little bit earlier than normal, but they just had to fend off a last minute 1 minute assault coming in from Manhattan. It's just like goal after goal after goal. A lot of also things could have went the other way too if they just like some of those close goals just went through. But I mean, man. Here we are, game 4. This is where it starts, right? This is where the game begins, and all we need now is just for Niagara to keep this momentum going, just keep this well, not only their defense, but keep the offense going as well.
Both sides looking pretty good there in game 3. They looked to calm down a bit from what we saw in game 2. I felt like it was a little disorganized, a little undisciplined, shall I say, from Niagara in game 2. And they seemed to calm it down in game 3, and the results, you know, was a 2-1 dub. Well, like I said, not done yet. Manhattan still on match point, still looking to close this thing out. Look at that, Justin Morals gets it stolen away, cannot convert anything. Pasha Schnitzel wins out the 50 at the midfield, forcing it into the corner. Oh, and then a big demo going back, a big save from Swordbird as well. Niagara holds on here nicely in the opening minute of game number 4. Twister Morals gets it stolen, maybe even a bit of a back pass. As Manhattan looking to set up again. They are aggressive right now.
Yeah, it's looking like a little bit more frenetic pace coming in for both sides here. Like we're seeing this level of offense to start off with in their previous 3 games, but now in game 4, it's just like here he goes, and Manhattan is striking first at the 4-minute mark. It gets the first one. Morals just tapping it right in. This is another opportunity right in front of the net. He gets the rebound. Like there's nobody there from Niagara, but he taps it in anyway. It makes it work, and so now Manhattan is striking first as opposed to Niagara. It's boding well for Manhattan so far.
Yeah, that was a bit of a miscommunication from Niagara. One player tried to go challenge the first attacker, just absolutely whiffs. Another defender gets demoed. Third defender runs off to the opposite corner to grab some boost, and there's nobody in front of the net. Just a bit of a breakdown on the defense, and Manhattan College indeed taking advantage of the opportunity for the early 1-0. And are back in the purple half just immediately. Swarber's going to get a touch here, but Cardi is right there. Nice little lob, and it's an empty goal again. Bouncing across the line. Cardi misses as an easy shot on that one. Still trying to make something of it, but looks like Niagara might hang on off the top crossbar again. There's a 4th defender on the pitch right now for Niagara University.
I mean, that is a goal by any other name, Jeff. That is a goal by any other name. And it just like, look at this. He's just standing in front. He's standing right in front, just like standing still and still not going there. What is going on in this game? I've never seen this before in my life, Jeff. It's just like, it's the 2 opportunities right in front of the goal. Gets cleared up. Is someone going to break the stalemate here? I mean, I don't even want to call it luck. I just want to call it just mystery. It's not even working out so well for Niagara. They're going to go the other way. Are we finally going to get some action on the other side? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
Not for long, it doesn't seem. Not if Super Eyeball has anything to say about it. A quarter scrub and Cardi with a big steal there. Cardi's, look at that move. Nice little pass, but unfortunately intercepted. And in that previous volley, I couldn't help but feel like Cardi was just begging for help standing in front of the goal with the 1v3. Now launches one up off the backboard. System Worlds has a look at it. Cardi comes in and steals it away. Manhattan College again. I'm seeing examples of blown communication, this time from our friends in green on the pitch. Last time I was talking about it was Niagara. But you got to trust your teammates. I don't care who you are. You've got to trust your teammates to make those plays.
I mean, trust is there are 3 players on each side. You have to trust your teammates to get anything going here. It is a team game, but right now I wouldn't say that the crossbar is probably Niagara's best friend in this whole matchup here. But at the same time, it's still 1-0 with a minute and 45 left of the clock. And unless in previous games, kind of the offense started out late, but it started off early. Another shot on goal. Niagara is just right there, and we're just going to play right in front of the net. I have not seen this in a long time. It's just going back and forth and back and forth. And then they're going to walk it into the goal against White. Past the Stencil is just going to walk it right into the goal for Niagara.
Oh, Pasha Schnitzel on both ends, just taking this game into their own hands. Gets the big save on the back end and then just dribbles it all the way down, speeding past the defenders. Pasha Schnitzel does not want to take an L here. 2 goals to win game 3. Now the tying goal here in game number 4. Looking to go up as Niagara have come alive over the last 30 seconds. Toxic Spoons has to beat Cardi there, and does, and gets the clear to boot.
Absolutely, and so here we go again. Another cut. Oh my goodness. Oh, another shot on goal. A minute and 5 left on the clock. It's still a little bit of time, but the floater is going to go back in if Niagara gets back. Oh my goodness. I was going to say that's going to break the stalemate. I don't know what will. It's still a minute on the clock, and it's just a little bit of frenetic place here. Both teams know what is at stake here, and Niagara wants to continue on to this game 5.
And they might just have opportunity right there as Pastor Schnitzel comes up big yet again. Absolutely impressive. And if Niagara's going to take this one home, they owe a big thanks and a hearty meal to Pastor Schnitzel. What a great performance. What a great just show of tenacity to come through, and now taking the lead for Niagara University with a mere 40 seconds remaining on the clock.
All right, so here we go. It's still like Niagara takes the lead at the last second. It may hold, but it may not. We'll see. I mean, it's like Manhattan is still in front of the goal. Oh my goodness, he gets the bounce goes the wrong way as they're still looking at this game 4 trying to close this out. But Manhattan, look at the open goal against blocking the last second once again. It's still Manhattan is just trying to close this out. That's not working out for them. They still get another shot. It's 14 seconds left on the clock. It has gone haywire here. It's still anyone's game. It's 9 seconds left. Another shot. Manhattan's gets the final opportunity. It may go the other way, and Niagara's going to make the clear. It's 3 seconds left on the clock. I don't think it's going to work out for them at all. And Niagara is going to pull us to game 5.
Pass the Schnitzel again. Had all 5 shots, both goals. In the previous game has 2 goals on 2 shots with 4 saves here in game number 4. Pass the Schnitzel absolutely stepping up in such a massive way. That's the storyline I'm looking at right now, Will. This player, it just refuses to die.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know you shade me a little bit for calling this a reverse sweep to begin with, but hey, here we are in game 5, and the opportunity is on the table, you know?
I was just saying you and our
stuff.
Players just got to take it one step at a time. That's all I was saying. It wasn't no shame involved. I love the hope, and I love the idea of Niagara coming in and putting on the reverse sweep, just because the strong mental it takes after losing 2, especially in that overtime loss, to come back and put their head in the game and not let it get to them. That says so much about a team. And so, no, I love the idea of this happening. I just didn't want us to get too ahead of ourselves. But you know what? Niagara University have put it here. They've brought us this far. We're going into game number 5. One last map to decide it all, decide who is going to walk out of this week with the dub.
I mean, it's going to go down to the wire, and if any of the last 2 games have been any indication, it looks like Niagara just had to just step up the offense and just like not, don't wait until the half to get started. Like start early, start it out, attack first. The whole Cobra Kai thing. I don't even know what that is. And by the way, I think you also had a Happy Gilmore reference somewhere in the back with a little tap tappity. So I smiled a little bit. As we say that though, Manhattan's going to start first and get the first goal on the board, taking no prisoners.
Yep, strike first, strike hard, something like that, just to follow with your Cobra Kai reference. But hey, that mentality working for Manhattan. Coming out with an early 1-0 lead, but early, I think, is the key word in that statement. Early goal again? Based off the demo, or on the back of the demo, should I say, right off the kickoff. There it is, and nobody is back, or only one person back. And there it is, Twisted Morals just zooms down the field to put up the second goal, 32 seconds in.
Absolutely. So 2 goals on the board for Manhattan. They're not taking any chances whatsoever. And this is, I think, is the largest lead we've seen in this matchup so far, if I'm not mistaken. And yet, here he goes again. Niagara almost got another open goal, just gets to the last second by Manhattan. But as I was saying, now this is a way different game, a way different pace than we've seen in the past 4. And Manhattan is not taking any chances here. They're trying to win this here and now by coming early with 2-goal lead.
Want to chase that ball in the corner. Toxic Spoons has got it. Other 2 players from the defense rotating around to the net. Ball squeezes out all the way down the field. Twisted Morals chasing there. Not a whole lot of pressure. Has time to just walk it up the ceiling. Look for a good opening, and there it is! Finds that opening beautifully. Twisted Morals with a great shot into the upper right-hand side.
Absolutely, and so now Manhattan up 3-0. This is looking a little bit tired. Now they're just putting on the gas pedal, but they're not going to let off. And Niagara needs to find an answer, and they need to find an answer soon. This is not going to bode well if they're going to be down 3 goals with this amount of pressure coming in from Manhattan. This is what you like to see from their squad.
And this is the most definitive we have seen throughout the entire series. At a 3-0. Going to be difficult to come back from this one. We've only, well, Niagara haven't scored 3 goals in any of these games yet. So we have to really ramp it up on the offense, which of course means going on the back of Pastor Schnitzel, wanting to step up. Icardi is about to increase that lead to 4. Niagara's defense just falling apart at the seams in this important Game 5.
I mean, oh my goodness. It's just a runaway goal coming in for Manhattan. It's 4-0 now, and this game looks way different than any other game we saw so far. Everything was tight all the way to the end, and Manhattan says, no, we're just going to play offense and keep going. And another goal almost there. Just a last-second save coming in. But, man, like, what a game so far. I mean, it's just like Manhattan showing them that they are the better team here. Oh, and another, it was almost 5-0, Jeff. It's just like Niagara got back at the last second.
Still time left. Still time left for the reverse sweep. Keeping hope alive. A little hope for the Niagara fans out there, but it is looking a bit dire. Schnitzel's going to miss one up high. There's an opportunity for Morals here. Pass over to Cardi. Cardi bounces it off the ground. Beats one defender, but Swordbird is able to come across, make that save. And they get out of the zone. Swordbird is going to drive it down. Super Eyeball and Cardi rotating back. Cardi with the big near post push. Forces it to the outside. Gets that touch there. He's going to go screaming down the field with Super Eyeball alongside them. 0 boost to work with, but still manages to get it in front of the net for Super Eyeball to slam it home, picking up their second goal of this Game 5.
Absolutely. So with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock, I mean, Manhattan is I think that's the statement goal right here. We're just below half. It is 5 minutes on the 5-goal lead coming in from Manhattan, and Niagara has no answers. They're just getting shut down left and right here. We saw some amazing offense coming from Niagara, but now they're just getting kind of shut down here from Manhattan. Like I said, they're not letting up. They're just like, nope, we were playing last time, but we're not playing. This is not a game. We're not playing anymore.
And Cardi is just adding insult to injury. And this, I said at the top of Game 5, it comes down to the strength of the mental and who can stay calm and collected. And Manhattan certainly have proven that as they just kept their aggression on and played their game, even seem to have tightened up a little bit, in improving their game under the pressure, shining under this weight. While the other side, Niagara, have just kind of lost control of this one, and it has gotten way away from them at the worst possible time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Niagara was doing so well. They kept up with Manhattan this entire time, but now a different side from Manhattan has come out, a 6-goal lead. Now, I don't want to say anything's impossible. I am a man of faith. I do believe in miracles, but this is starting to be, as every second goes by, every 10 seconds that goes by, that chance goes smaller and smaller, especially if Manhattan is going to get another goal here, but it's going the other way.
Yeah, no, right back in the purple half. Demo and a Twisted Morals is going to prevent a whole lot of activity down there, but at this point, Manhattan College are satisfied with just keeping possession. And Twisted Morals returns to do more of that, puts it up. 2 players going for that one. Super Eyeball's shot goes a little wide. But all this time is just the clock working against Niagara. They are going to get rid of the goose egg. They managed to find 1 here, but they need 5 more in 66 seconds.
Absolutely. And so a consolation goal coming into place here for Niagara, but it may be too little too late. It's just a minute and 6 left on the clock. I mean, we see some massive comebacks, but not by much.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen an 0-6 comeback with a minute remaining. It'd be 1-6 at this point. But this is quite the tall mountain to climb. That would be one for the record books. So legendary comeback, no doubt. And I'm not sure if Niagara has it in them today. They're going to keep fighting, and I love to see it. Ooh, Twisted Morals almost got another one there. Speaking of keeping fighting, the aggression has not relented at all from Manhattan College. Super Eyeball just opts to force that one on the outside. Perhaps had an opportunity at the goal. But I think it's just a game of possession at this point for Manhattan. Oh, Cardi. I thought Cardi was going to do it to him again, Will.
Yeah, I know. So did I, but it just didn't work out so far. So here we go. I mean, it's 15 seconds left on the clock. It was a valiant effort for Niagara whatsoever, but I mean, Manhattan had decided to make a statement. It's like this is definitely a statement game, and kind of like this whole Brazil comes in, 7-1 is going to get places. So now we're Brazil land, just like topping it off. I mean, come on, you could let him go with pride, but you gotta let him go to Brazil.
Yeah, look like a little bit of an own goal there from Schnitzel, but you can't fault him. I mean, you just got to throw everything in the kitchen sink at this point. Like, leave it all on the pitch. That's what I love to see. They're just pouring themselves into it. Heart and soul from both teams, and hats off for both teams for getting here and competing. Last second goal from Cardi. Yeah,
come on, Cardi. Was that really necessary?
8-1.
He was already dead. He was already dead. No, but just capping off a huge win coming from Manhattan, fending off the surging Niagara team, just making sure that this match comes to an end. It is 3-2 Manhattan, but it was definitely a kind of a little bit of a chess match going back and forth. We had to get to Game 5 to resolve this, but definitely it could have gone either way, depending on Niagara could have shut them down in Game 5. But we saw a different team on the fish from Manhattan. If we get to interview them, I'm going to ask what changed, what was the mindset difference going into Game 5.
I mean, and I still go back to that one missed opportunity. That's what it comes down to. It doesn't look like when looking at this Game 5, you don't think that, oh, well, maybe 1 inch or 1 shot could have been the difference maker. But then I'm gonna have to redirect you back to Game 2, a game that went into overtime where there was a shot available and Toxic Spoons was not able to quite find the mark, and what should have been a pretty clean goal, and that would have prevented Game 2 from going to overtime. We'd be looking at a 3-1 victory for Niagara right now. But that one goal, that one huge opportunity goes by the wayside, and the result is a 3-2 victory for Manhattan. Big congratulations to them. Again, their first true win since week 1 of the fall split.
Oh my goodness! I mean, it's gotta feel good though. I mean, like it's gotta feel good to at least get another one on the board, despite the stiff competition in the EGF. And just even we saw from Weber State, I should say, in the past, just like the competition in the EGF is stiff, and so to get another one on the board, it means a lot. And again, they show up every week and keep playing. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of the result, they come in, they put their hearts on the table, and they come out to play. I mean, I hope we get an interview with somebody from Manhattan. I'm sure that it's well deserved, but either way, I mean, man, it was still a very interesting matchup so far. I mean, just we almost saw a reverse sweep job from Niagara.
Almost, but it was just not in the cards. We're going to take a short little intermission, see if we can try to get an interview together. Otherwise, we'll just keep moving on through our day. But either way, you're going to want to stick around. We'll have more EGFC Rocket League coming at you soon.
Every